Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Secret Invasion reaction. Today we're going to be doing two episodes in one video. After watching the first episode last week, I thought to myself, let me go ahead and do two instead of one, because you will see at the end of the first episode I thought to myself, I feel like there should have been a two-part release on the same day. Episode 1 had a crazy ending, obviously you will see that coming soon, and then I'm right now going to jump into episode 2, so when we get to the episode 2 reaction at the end of the video, I'll be wearing this shirt. I'm wearing a different shirt in the first reaction. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out, that in today's video we're going to be doing two episodes of Secret Invasion. This is a series that I actually was pretty excited for. Espionage thriller, supposed to be like Marvel mature kind of thing. This is what I've been asking for. An espionage thriller, kind of my vibe. Captain America The Winter Soldier is my favorite MCU movie, so if we can offer some kind of that vibe, that would be cool. Some people have also said that this could be Marvel's Andor. I really love Andor. Like, I love Andor. You should check out my Andor reactions on this channel as well. So yeah, check that out. Check a bunch of other stuff out. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to see more Secret Invasion reactions, leave your thoughts down in the comments about Secret Invasions. Let's go. Moscow. Present day. Present day Russia. Yay. Good. Tolkien, white boy of the Black Panther movies. Martin Freeman.
What if the ones closest to us, the ones we've trusted our whole lives?
What if they're Skrulls? Right?
What exactly are you talking about?
Chaos. And that's only the beginning.
Why is this guy's voice so deep? Goddamn. Chaos.
If they hit the soil of the major power,
So you think the same people are behind all of this?
not people, Skrulls.
He's got a good delivery with that voice.
Skrulls could be anybody, anywhere, at any time.
And there is only a tiny handful known to live on Earth.
He's a Skrull, isn't he? Ross.
Then where is Fury?
He's on Saber. God, and if I'm gonna bring him down for whatever the hell this is, I need to give him something more than just theories. I need evidence.
You say Nick Fury's on Saber? Is that what he said?
All these other attacks, they would be nothing compared to this.
He just handed his info over to a Skrull. Good job, buddy.
Don't know who I can trust anymore, other than you.
Hey, Prescott, look, I'm here to help, okay?
It's so obvious that he's a Skrull. Oh. If he knew he was a Skrull, then why did he give him the information and then attack him? It seemed like he knew for a while. To make that jump of an attack?
Academica Metro Station, 6 blocks northeast.
Maria Hill, baby. He's right on his ass. Okay, Ross, parkouring. Okay. Alright. Oh, he's a Skrull.
Talos,
It's me.
Oh!
what the hell are you doing here?
Ben Mendelsohn. So I saw this earlier today. Did you guys know that this credits sequence is created by AI? How you guys feel about that? I like how he looks like an alien before, like, he steps into basically like that.
Welcome back to Earth.
Old friends reunite. You're gonna tell us what you were like doing up there, Fury? Because you've been up there for a couple of movies now, a couple of TV shows.
Tom loved you. But she worries me that it would take something like this to bring you back to Earth.
His wife?
I guess she was right.
He had a wife, right? He had a wife and a daughter. Pretty sure Amelia Clarke plays his daughter in the show.
I got kicked off the council, pushed into exile, but Gravik, he took your abandonment that much harder.
He preys on the collective rage of young, displaced Skrulls.
Where is his at?
Oh, he's the new leader. Okay.
Well, Gravik's trying to start a war between Russia and the United States.
That was Prescott's.
That shouldn't be that hard, really.
If he succeeds, your species will cease to exist.
Calm down. Calm down. A sweater.
Going for a walk in Moscow at night. Oh, you're gonna stand out.
Mainly left Saber.
President.
Try to think of a different word.
Agent Fury is building out the most complex aerospace defense system in the history of mankind. Can't just leave.
No,
So that's what he was doing up there. Okay.
you're effectively AWOL.
Deal with it.
Yes, sir.
They've gone rogue. There are a couple of agents that have gone rogue.
Дочка, что ты тут делаешь? Иди домой быстро. Дочка, быстро.
They don't see many black people, I understand.
Could either be Nick Fury or the ghost of Paul Robeson. Okay, go ahead. Take the hood off.
Paul Robeson.
You must be finally putting it all together. Well done. Okay, you can go. That'll do.
Okay, well, she's bubbly, but probably dangerous.
Sort of clock fetish that you've been keeping from me all these years?
Okay.
So it's bottom shelf piss for you or nothing at all?
Здоровье.
Zdarovia.
The fact that you don't know tells me all I need to know about this new, rather old Nick Fury. Taught you that no matter how hard you fight for what's right, there's always someone stronger to undermine you.
Damn! Coming after his life.
Used to work pretty well together back in the day.
Back in the day, you would have seen my rather mediocre bagmen coming a mile away.
They're catching you lacking, Nick.
But go back to your space station. You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
Don't tell me what to do.
Memory jogs about that Kazakhstan thing. Call him brother.
Hey! Where's your dragon at?
Welcome to New Skrulls.
New Skrulls. Skrulls? Bro is extremely depressed and hungry.
We grow only Skrull produce here. Drink Skrull wine, wear Skrull skins.
Nice. This is home. Okay, look at the little Skrulls playing some soccer.
The warriors keep our human form. The longer we attach to our shells, the less likely we can be identified by humans and Skrulls alike.
Okay. It's mainly to save visual effects, to save on visual effects and look at Emilia Clarke, but yeah. Whoa, what's going on here?
Take his face.
Oh, cool. So they're just taking human forms and then stealing humans? And that's how they invade.
Vasily Poprishin, former Chechen rebel, owns a high-end gallery in the city centre.
Considered good looking amongst my kind, then.
You know, I know a bunch of good-looking Skrulls. You ain't one
Okay.
of them. Meaning she will annihilate any and everyone who's ever even heard the name Gravik.
We're going to war, baby! Taking action.
A man says it's nothing to worry about. He's washed up, walks with a limp, can barely see out the good eye.
I see you've kept the circle tight on this one.
You guys know not to underestimate him. Like, it's still Nick Fury.
We go tomorrow, and we don't stop until Earth is ours.
Getting a little greedy, you know? You guys came to this planet, like, why are you guys gonna take over it? Just live with us. I mean, knowing humans, they're probably not letting them. Is that a Jackson Pollock behind him? You guys saw that?
I haven't even gone on my midlife crisis shopping spree yet. What you get for yours?
The Avengers.
This is nice. That chair belonged to Louis XV. It's priceless.
Yeah, has an ex-wife. Lives in Miami with a soccer player.
Lionel Messi.
I'm sorry, I do not know this term. Dirty bomb.
Boom goes the dynamite. Lad.
Samuel Jackson's having fun with this one.
Where are the bombs?
Oh, this guy's a Skrull.
Don't kill her.
Oh. You gonna shoot him, or?
I got this. You sure?
Look at Ben Mendelsohn getting on some fights. Also, wouldn't every Skrull know this guy's human form? Talos? He's been in this human form since, I don't know, since a while. Papa! Skrull dead.
I said no.
his own people. You don't want to get them killed. Jeez, they're kicking the shit out of each other.
Give me the bombs.
No.
I know you're angry. Her last words? Fine, Gaia.
Her last words were, "Don't let her take the bombs."
She's dead. Why don't you ask the people that you work for?
Oh, they killed her.
You know that I'll protect you.
You can't protect anyone.
Gaia, I know.
You're just gonna let her go with the bombs like that? Just gonna let her go. She's still left with the bombs. You're just gonna back up for a little push.
You gonna tell me why you abandoned Earth?
Build an out saber.
Traditionally, we tell the truth during our chess games. Maybe that has changed too, though.
You guys always used to play chess games. Is this a thing you guys used to do off screen in Avengers movies?
I owe it to Talos.
You sure you're not talking about someone else?
Who are you talking about?
If I remember correctly, you called me.
Upon Talos's request. You're not ready for this, Fury. There's a very real threat out there.
Yeah, and he's Nick Fury.
To the contrary, thanks to you, we have the bait.
Your mother died while you were working for her killer. So do not take me down that road, Gaia.
Nice, we're gonna put her on the inside. She's gonna be our man on the inside.
The attack is planned for tomorrow. Unity Day.
Your mum would be very proud of you, you know, for coming to see me.
I just wish I remembered their mom from, like, Captain Marvel, I guess.
I'll mark each bag with infrared spray.
So they were planning on her come back to give the intel? To give intel of the bombs that were going to be planted so they could stop the attack? Even though if he worked just a little bit harder, he could have got the bombs off of her. So this wouldn't have happened? Oh, the girl with the ball. Oh. Oh, she's playing like a fun little game with him. Well. It's that guy. It's the main bad guy. Oh, hella people just died. Oh, hey, I was about to say, why is he so calm? No way they're gonna kill Hill, are they? Oh, she's dead then. Oh. R.I.P. Maria Hill. What the what? Special guest star, yeah. Yeah, okay. So she guest starred and died. You know, that entire first episode I was saying to myself, like, I was like, this is okay so far as first episodes go, it's okay. This is going on, right? And then the bombs went off at the end, and Maria Hill died to fake Nick Fury, and now she's dead, and the bombs went off. But overall, as an episode, gotta say, it was okay. Yeah, I'm hoping for an escalation in terms of, you know, how good the show can be. The biggest thing that I don't get is, so if the backpacks weren't empty and she actually delivered the bombs to them, if Talos worked a little harder to get the bombs off of her when she was in that tunnel with him, the explosions wouldn't have happened. It seemed like their plan was that he would meet her, talk to her, then let her go, hoping that he talks some sense into her so she comes back to them and works with them, and then it'll stop the attack. But he could have stopped the attack by just taking the bombs off of her in the tunnel if he worked a little bit harder, I would say. But then again, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe the backpacks were empty because the one guy called them bait from the start. So no way she's actually dead, right? I don't know. It's the MCU. They can bring people back. They'll find some alien juice to bring her back or something. You know what I mean? Or maybe she was a Skrull or something. I don't know. I could have used another episode here. This first episode felt a little bit underwhelming.
From each other. This is just the beginning.
It's really interesting to do that recap in the second episode and not in the first episode.
This is Gravik.
Gravik?
This is our villain, right? It's gonna be a personal battle between them.
Braved the journey here to Earth. You did so for one reason. This man. This man.
Wow, they put their belief in him.
While you work to keep my home safe, Carol Danvers and I will find you a new one.
Oof. And they never did.
Thank you, Soren.
I'll be honest with you, Marvel CGI has been critiqued a lot recently, but the Skrulls transition, very nice, very nice. This is kind of hype. Let's go Skrulls, baby!
You keep your word,
I'll keep mine.
Oh, and he never did he? Alright, so how dead is Maria Hill, really?
I'm an American! I'm an American!
You're a Skrull. Time to go see Olivia Colman. I'm gonna skip this AI-generated intro.
Чернокожий, американец. В поезде Москва-Варшава. Здесь больше шансов встретить инопланетянина.
Yeah, good one. Yep. Fury looking stylish. And Maria Hill's 6 feet under, baby. That's not we're not celebrating that. We're just celebrating that Fury's stylish. Listen, Maria Hill, R.I.P. man.
Coming out of Alabama, we always had to ride in the color car. Broiled fried chicken, white bread, deviled eggs, pound cake, and a shoebox. Tell me something I don't know. That was one of her favorites. Tell me something I don't know about you and Susie. Me and Susie had a standing game of doctor. Suffice it to say, I wasn't about to tell her about that.
I love that. More stories about Nick Fury's childhood, please. Told by Samuel L. Jackson, yes.
Tell me something I don't know about the destruction of
Skrulls. Hey.
The million of us that were left.
Million only. Oof. They're scattered all over the galaxy.
Wait. You're telling me there's a million Skrulls walking amongst us?
They're not scattered, okay? They're here.
Lost your reptilian ass mind?
Fine using us as your spies and your errand boys, long as it's on your terms.
Got him.
That's to set the terms of the visitation.
What happens when the host disappears?
Oh, got him again.
Skrulls and humans can coexist here on Earth.
Humans can't coexist with each other, Talos. You've been here long enough to know that.
Yes, more dialogue like this. Let's go. I am enjoying this episode already much more than the first one.
Oh my God.
Left Nick Fury in shambles. Wow, Maria Hill really dead, huh? No bringing her back? I really thought they were going to give us some magical alien juice.
He told me that my nation owes me a debt of gratitude, but he won't even tell me where on planet Earth my daughter was killed.
Oh. Yikes.
Someone wanted to hurt me, so they hurt her.
Damn. That's tough, that's tough.
You're the reason I'm taking my daughter back home in a box.
Jeez! Don't phrase like that, but yes.
You're Nick Fury. Maria believed in you.
They all believed in him.
But whatever it was, don't let it be for nothing.
Motivation for the rest of the show set. Let's get it.
NATO is acting swiftly to gather intel on the bombing.
The Kremlin regards as an all-out declaration of war by the Americans.
They're all saying we
Shit,
had something to do with Moscow.
FXN News. That's funny.
You know I could have killed him if I wanted to.
So why didn't you?
You don't punish a man by giving him what he wants.
Okay. Thank you for answering my question.
I'm not out in an hour. Shoot him in the head.
Okay.
Seems someone didn't get the just a tire memo.
Oh, wait. What's going on here? This guy's huge. I didn't realize how big he was.
They don't lock each other up in cages. They don't pimp, poison. And they don't go out of their way to degrade and destroy their own habitat.
A lot of different commentaries on humanity in both of these episodes, really. Okay. So you just have extreme daddy issues with Fury.
Humans were doomed to self-destruction. Long before we arrived on this planet, they were destined to consume themselves.
And what happens if the Avengers return?
You don't think I thought about
I mean,
that?
where are the Avengers right now? But really, what's your answer to the Avengers question? You didn't have like a specific one.
Democracy is fine for peacetime, but whilst at war, we need a single commander whose war power is total and unchecked.
Mobilize 1 million troops at the snap of
Yikes, okay. There's 1 million of them, or like about there, and they all want to overtake the world, but they're like not bulletproof or anything, right? Cool. Cool shot.
We ended up homeless refugees because we were too willing. I do not support your coup.
They're about to kill this lady.
Skravik, the council just voted him general.
You are like right out the door. Like she didn't even wait to go that far, but thankfully she wasn't like planning stuff right then and there. I'm not exactly sure what side Emilia Clarke's character is on. Is she still playing the double agent for both sides?
You don't have it.
Harvest wasn't there.
Shit, what are they looking for? Harvest wasn't there?
Our fearless leader is
He said something about their fearless leader. Is he questioning him? Are they gonna like multiply Skrulls or something? Build like a Skrull army? Okay. They created a massive flashbang. Hey! War Machine.
Do these photos suffice as confirmation of that fact, Colonel Rowe?
Nope. AI generated, bro. Not real.
More than happy to have them analyzed at our facilities at Langley.
What was that?
Alleged presence, madam. Slovakia rolls its eyes at me one more time, I'm gonna put on the suit and carpet bomb it.
Okay. Hey, can I get an update on like your Armor Wars movie though? Like, any update about that?
Well, my other suit's made of titanium, so this actually constitutes considerable savings.
Your suits aren't even made of vibranium at this point?
Croatia talking crap?
Slovakia.
Well, carpet bomb their ass.
Serious question though. So, how is he getting around places? He's like a wanted terrorist currently. How is he getting around places so, like, freely, kind of?
I was there trying to stop the attack.
Oh, well, excellent job at that, by the way.
Sarcasm not needed, Rhodey.
Not only set the stage for World War III, but you simultaneously flipped all of our allies to Team Russia.
When was this written? Let's talk about Team Russia.
About 15 years ago, I was part of an eyes-only top-secret presentation. It's about a shape-shifting alien species.
We're being invaded, and we can't even tell who the invaders are. Moscow was just the beginning.
It is a secret invasion.
Get them in a fight with the Skrulls, and next thing you know, they find themselves duplicated and turned into terrorists.
Fury.
Alright, good little idea to not get all the Avengers in here.
Protect the planet by protecting our seat at the table.
Are you forgetting who helped you get your seat at the table?
Oh, so...
Ooh, I like this.
Men who look like us don't get promoted because of who our daddies know. Vice grip of the mediocre Alexander Pierces who run this world has earned...
Good name drop, good name drop.
Help a brother out.
These men are going to escort you outside, then you're going to the airport.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I had travel plans.
The reason we wrestled this power from mediocre men who don't look like us was not simply to turn around and hand it to mediocre men who do. The point of this personal ancestral history with, and to tell him without any reservation that he's fired.
God damn. God damn.
Is it you to fire me?
Nobody sent me. I volunteered. In getting one of our best people murdered, you earned all this smoke, brother.
That's great. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good shit.
Are you seriously under the impression that just because you stripped me of my titles?
Hey, Fury's on the run, baby.
I'm Nick Fury. Even when I'm out, I'm in.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, what kind of stuff is she on?
Немедленно. До свидания.
Okay, I don't really get the part where the subtitles say goodbye, sir, but in Russian, all he said was goodbye. I don't get the point of adding sir to the subtitle. Pretty cool, though. You get to act one-on-one with Olivia Colman.
I'm gonna break these chains, and then I'm gonna break every bone in your body.
Oh! 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 Woo!
Well, now that's confirmed. Let's party, shall we?
How did he let that happen? Why doesn't he break the chains? Groot. And a bunch of other people. Bunch of DNAs of, like, people that we've seen in the MCU.
But everyone talks when their blood starts to cook at 160 degrees centigrade. It's a biochemical imperative.
Wow, okay.
Right, no, I didn't think so.
Wait, you made all this talk about fucking breaking out of chains. What are you doing? Oh! Oh! Oh, it's getting gross out here. I like it.
I think it's to make us stronger.
Oh, he's giving Skrull superpowers. That's probably why he's looking into like Groot and stuff and all these other DNAs. Making Skrull mutants.
Go kill me.
You're gonna die to this anyways.
Sorry, but if I don't get a name, Graphic won't get the chance to kill you.
Oh, I like how committed they are to this torture. This actor's doing a good job too. Why was he... Okay, I get the kill, right? But why was he about to fucking annihilate that sausage? He took a big swing. Flashback! Oh! Okay. Oh, he put him on a meat hook! Okay, Marvel. Committing to the violence. I like it. She's really not worried about anything.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing, just lies.
Yeah, wait, why didn't he start with the lies? Oh, about to get popped in the woods.
Did we make it home, Peyton?
Aw.
Almost there, bro.
Aw. That's kind of sad. That gives me like a feeling of mice and men. Tell me about our farm, George. I know they shot him in the woods. But it feels a little sloppy to leave a dead Skrull body. Don't they turn back into Skrulls when they die? It seems a little sloppy to just leave a dead Skrull body somewhere. Also, I just love how Rhodey just let this guy go. They just let him go. They were gonna take him somewhere. He just talked a little to them and then they just let him go.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Better?
No way! No way! He's in a relationship with Skrull. Okay, Nick. Alright. So actually, overall, I like the second episode better than I liked the first episode. I felt like when I watched the first episode, I felt it was a little too slow paced for me. And it's not the fact that it was only like dialogue based. I love that shit. Like, I mean, we watch dramas on this channel as well, guys. So don't get on me about, oh, you need popping action, blah, blah, blah. Just, I'm getting ahead of you guys, okay? Don't do that stuff. I don't know, just felt like the dialogue in the first episode was clunky and slow with the whole build up of what's like the plan here is and everything like that. I know it ended on this big, cliffhanger of if Marie Hill's dead, which I guess she is dead. Honestly, I'll be so real with you. I feel like I should feel something bigger about her death, but I don't. Maybe it's because it happened so, like, in an underwhelming first episode. It just kind of happened at the end, for me at least. I felt a little bit there with, I guess, her mom explaining how she feels about, her daughter's passing, unfortunately, and how she blames Nick Fury for it. I felt that, but, Maria Hill's death in general, I don't know, I didn't feel anything. But it just hit me. I said at the end of the first episode that I think they're going to bring Maria Hill back somehow, which shows that people being brought back in the MCU has affected me so much that when I saw this person die in the first episode, my reaction was, she's not dead. They're going to bring her back somehow. I've seen people being brought back with alien blood in, like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I believe. So, like, maybe it's the fault of the MCU for setting these kind of expectation for deaths. I honestly was like, aliens are involved. They're probably going to give her some magic blood and she's going to come back to life. But it looks like she's actually dead. Focus is on the second episode here, and I really liked the dialogue here. I felt the dialogue was dynamic and offering a lot of information about characters and really developing them, especially Nick Fury. I loved that whole story that he told on the train to Ben Mendelsohn's character, to Talos. Sorry, I forget names sometimes. To Talos. That gave like a nice little backstory about where Nick Fury grew up and how he grew up when he was a kid and his relationship with his mom. And there at the end we even saw that he's in a relationship with a Skrull. He's married to somebody. Also, his relationship with Rhodey. And I like the way they're slipping in these conversations about race, especially in the second episode here. I think I noticed it a little bit in the first episode, but in this episode, Nick Fury was talking about what it was like for him at the time when he was a kid growing up, in a black family. And then his whole conversation with Rhodey, they were like, men who look like us don't get anywhere. And they had that whole thing where they were calling each other brothers. I just like that because it kind of makes sense for this story to write that in here because, the whole thing about the Skrulls is the way they look. They're aliens, right? They look different from humans and they can change into any human. They can transform into any skin color, any texture, anything, really. And so weaving in this conversation about race in this show actually makes sense. And I like the way they did it in today's episode. You see, my only issue with the first two episodes, well, besides the first episode being not really my favorite starter, is that I sometimes feel like they're moving. Sometimes I feel like characters just easily get away from situations. This episode, when Rhodey was like, "All right, Nick Fury, you're fired. You're done, okay? Stop doing what you're doing. You're fired. We're going to send you home." And Nick Fury was like, you know what? I'm Nick Fury, no. And just walked out. He just walked out. And he just got in a car and left. And Rhodey was kind of just standing there with his dick in his hands like, well, I tried. I told him that he's fired. And good thing that he's still out there. That one's kind of baffling to me that Rhodey just let him go. And also there at the end, Olivia Colman's character, who I'm actually really enjoying. I think Olivia Colman's a great addition here. And she's a scene stealer every single time she's on. But like, she went down the hatch and just crawled away super fast, I guess. Like the terrorist guy was just standing there over the hatch like, well, that hatch's there. What do we think, Nick Fury and his Skrull wife now? So Nick Fury really got into Skrulls, huh? He met them and he was like, ooh, I'm vibing with this. Give me some of that. Oh man, that must be crazy to be in a relationship with a Skrull. They can look like whatever you want. Damn. Okay. Alright, yeah, man. Listen. He plans on giving the Skrulls some like superhero DNA, so that's probably where the experiments are happening. They're looking to give, Skrulls abilities of, I don't know, Groot or something, which it's weird to pick Groot. I don't know how they pick that, but I guess they'll explain it later. So they're looking to arm themselves with like superpowers potentially, because Skrulls can be killed by gunshots, by stab wounds. They can be killed pretty easily. And there's a million of them. Yeah, they can shapeshift, but there's a million of them and they're planning to take over the world. I mean, like, you get in a war with them, sure, there will be a few friendly fires, a few lot friendly fires because of the shapeshifting, but you can kill them with guns. So, but also, I guess that's why they're invading through like politics by setting their people in politics and invading like that, rather than invading with, you know, force. But the main bad guy sometimes uses force, and I feel like the other ones kind of feel like he's using force a little too much. So they want to invade into our governments and kind of turn people against one another, and then watch from like a distance, be like, huh, we did that. We turned them against, and now they're just going to self-destruct themselves. I still stand by the fact that, hey, this could have been more exciting if you released episode 1 and 2 together. Yeah, because, I don't know, for me, episode 1 left me a little bit underwhelmed. But episode 2 reeled me back in. So I'm here for Secret Invasion. Catch you next week for the episode 3 reaction. If you enjoyed my reaction to episode 1 and 2 of Secret Invasion, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Check us out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time for Secret Invasions. Peace.